New witness testimony, time of discovery.
Yay.
Stage 2, or battle round 2.
Gee, when I found
From
the body.
I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one.
I've got this one.
Time of discovery. Save.
Yeah. It's like, hold on. Before we do.
You save my game. You see when I... Yeah. I'll do this on every one. Except certain ones. Certain ones may penalize you for doing this
You
sometimes.
said heard, not saw.
Yes, heard. All I saw was the body laying there. I didn't think I looked at anything else, or at least of all my watch.
Isn't that a little strange? So, you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all.
Objection! The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to say that he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. There was no radio in the premise. Only one large television. There's only one large television! Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this team is fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? How do you explain the gap?
Show the store right there. How do you explain the gap? Shows the store.
Witness, can you explain this? Okay.
Video?
Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong.
True.
Right. The problem lies someplace else. That's what I thought was 1 p.m.
Are you sure the voice you heard said it was 1 p.m.?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. It was quite clear. Mr. Payne, has the prosecution verified this testimony? My apologies, Your Honor. I too have only just learned that the witness heard the time.
He's sweating a lot.
I'm really sorry. I only remembered it just now. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. No?
Well, you just watch it.
Not
much point pressing him on that one. That was there.
Okay, go back to the... Alright, I can hit left and right to move the thing on the D-pad. Because where you point the evidence is important. So, keep going back. Keep going back. One more time. I heard the time. I think this is the one. Now go to your... Now go hit plus. And now, check all these things. Oh, check the blackout report. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m., which was at 4 o'clock.
That?
Yeah, because if it was blacked out, how can the television be on
Exactly.
when there was no electricity?
Yes. Hold it right there. The prosecution, he said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video.
Depends on the
point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Shawit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Right? Ah! I remember now. Here's the
Schwat? Schwat? What's your name?
The court would prefer an accurate testimony from the beginning, the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I must have been in shock finding the body. Well, Mr. Swit.
Swit? Let's hear your testimony one more time, please.
Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock on the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, I remember the weapon the killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. This big cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Why do, sir? Let me just write some notes on my paper here. Okay. If some bad things happen, time travel here. Here, I saw the time. That's right.
This strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I can see how you would be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. Well, table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim.
The murder weapon?
The table clock that was used as a weapon. That's why I just said it. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Something's fishy here.
Must have been what I saw. Oh, you press that last one just to double check.
Fine.
If there's anything extra.
I will.
Also for extra silly, Donald.
Why didn't you tell us that in the first place?
I think it's just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock in the story.
Yeah, find the contradiction. I did.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Okay. Close. Now let's double check that one real quick. Let's check it. Thinker. It's the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy.
It was evidence submitted by Payne himself.
Just trying to think. I'll save again just to make sure since, well, let's see here. What else do we have? The victim arrived 7:30.
The day before the murder.
Okay, we've already used that, so that's probably not useful again right now. Although sometimes it will be, evidence will be useful again.
Cause of death.
Okay. I guess I should try that one.
Want me to save?
Yeah, save one more time. Just hit 2 again. I think you just have to hit 2 again.
No.
Alright, go back. Oh, save one more time. Now that we've heard all the presses.
Yeah. Well, he just said that the murder weapon was a table clock, which we know is false. We know what murder weapon is.
Yeah, oh.
I think.
Let's see.
Let's find out. present.
Let's look at it again and see if it's a table clock. No, it's not a clock in any way. Yeah, let's present that. That's the only thing I can think of to be objection. Wait just a moment.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence just
a lawyer, sir. Just answer the question, Mr. Schwat.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Yes, Mr. Payne. Mr. Witness, this statue is indeed a clock.
Neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? It doesn't show the time, and you'd have to press a button on the neck to do anything.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. If you get a strike on it, you...
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he
went into the apartment.
Yeah. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Yeah, prove it. Prove I was in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. See, he's on the right.
Yeah. Order of the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Schwat, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
What's the matter, Payne? You sound nervous. Baseless?
Just face.
Yeah.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, me, I saw, smack. You just got attacked by 2 men. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I'm telling you, I saw him. He killed her, and it should burn, give him death. Burn to the ground.
Order in the court, I say. Yes.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this.
I better think it through carefully.
Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Schwat heard was definitely this clock. In fact, is clear. Which is clear if you simply
try sounding the clock.
Let's sound the clock now here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock?
I asked the court
to listen very carefully.
Beep. I think it's 8:25. Certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well,
he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. what are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the
discrepancy
between Mr. Swat heard and the actual time of death.
So,
Mr. Swat, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he thinking about? What's he talking about?
Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have the case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I thought so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Actually, you don't.
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I cannot let you in.
Indeed.
The witness. Unfortunately, the answer cross-examiner, Mr. Frank Swat, came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slimes. I almost had him.
Sorry, Larry.
I failed you.
There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Swat. Yeah, I mean, Chief. It's not right. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder.
Nobody can prove that.
Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of the reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Mr. Wright. Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course.
There's a piece of evidence in the court record that I can prove my claim without a doubt. Ha! Tough words, let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence, and that proves the clock was running slow. Now go over to that passport. Victim was arrived at home to Paris 7:30, day of the murder. Now, Paris.
It's a different time zone.
It is a different time zone. We don't know exactly how big time zone would be. Not offhand, but it's a different time zone, and that would be why a clock would be hours off.
Yes.
Present. Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It was 4 p.m. here.
It would be
1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Damn.
Victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead apartment was wrong.
Proof enough for you, Mr. Swat.
Or should I say, Mr. Did it?
He foamed at the mouth and passed out. Yay!
KO!
Order, I say. Yes.
KO!
Oh, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Rice? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor.
On formality, but the court finds defendant Mr. Larry Butz not
guilty.
Da 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 da.
We did it, Larry. And
And
with
with
that,
that,
the court is adjourned.
Yay! Mission complete.
It turns out that Frank Schwat was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Squat let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Squat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Blood. The blunt object is blood. Okay, this would probably be a good time to end off the episode.
No, because the episode, this is about to end.
Oh.
This first episode's really short and just tutorial.
I still can't believe we won.
Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. All you.
Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen it all in such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. No worries about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
What? Good, wait. No, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed.
But Cindy Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you are Harry Butz innocent.
Wow!
Thanks, I really owe you one.
Harry Butz.
I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner movie by treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, it was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey.
Here, take
this.
It's a
present.
Present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Wow. Thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. You believe it? I was so into that shit. And she was just playing me for a fool. I make you just want to cry.
Larry.
Are you so sure? Excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. No, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
It's okay. It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
right.
What the heck is she talking about?
Thinker. Take that!
Check it out, Larry.
Proof positive you were just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? It's the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with you when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Well, make
Give it what you will.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Oh, shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
How about dinner on me? We'll drink and toast to innocent Butz.
Yeah!
Innocent Butz! Speaking of Harry. I'm saying the part why he became a lawyer was him.
Yeah, part at least.
Tell me more about it sometimes, maybe. Over drinks.
Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial comes to a close. Larry slaps me on the back and says, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be a center of another incident.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Bum bum bum. The end. We'll probably split that in 2 parts. But anyway, that was the first episode. Brand new episode has been added.
That's cool.
Turnabout Sisters.
Huh. Alright, well, guys, this has been Halo3Ameture.
And DonaldV2.
And we will see you next time for more. Say a random thing.
X-Men?
Objection! Phoenix Wright! Prince Attorney! Next time! On the Pretty Gamers.
Okay.
Later, guys.
For more, I should have said for more hairy butts.
For more hairy butts.
Yes.
We're still recording, so.
I know we're still recording.